What's good, everyone? It's Lay here, or Layyyfayu, and today we're going to be talking about the order that you should be improving or upgrading your attributes for your archetype. First of all, shout out to the crew, CompleteGreens. We got HBK Kyle, Light Skin, Celtics, Jack, who are new members, Yee, Mike, John, Krishna, King James. You know who you are. Shout out to all of you, you're the real ones. So let's talk about it. Right now, I'm a maxed out cookie thief. Okay, and before that, I was pretty much a defending shooter. As you can see, right after I got over the hump of playground contender, whatever, I went for defending shooter. I maxed it out the same way. I maxed out my same way for defending shooter as the order I maxed out for cookie thief. So this applies to you whether you're in your power in the thousands, 2,000, 3,000, or 4,000. Doesn't matter. This can still apply. This is my personal opinion, however. Let's start. First of all, you gotta max defending. The reason for that is even when you start off as a role player, you can still get a steal, get a block, right? And just stop the ball and pass it to the other people to run to start the break. And that's sometimes honestly what I look for if I want to use a lower power player. So defending, that's my personal choice. Max that first. Second, 3-point shoot. So let's say you're defending shooter, you're kind of low power, right? How do I decide if I want to use you if you have a max 3-point shot? Why? Because sometimes other players will be driving in and they double team. Kick it out, you got to hit that shot. You got to hit that 3-point shot in the corner wing. Next, it's debatable between agility or layups and dunks. I mean, it depends on the situation. But I would go with layups and dunks, okay? Just because it helps you finish. Now, I remember when I was a defending shooter, it's so important to upgrade layups and dunks because there's only like 2 little blocks. And from 2 to 4 little blocks, that was the difference between if you go in for a dunk and you're slightly contested, whether you miss the dunk, like it bounces off. I don't know if you guys have experienced that, or you make the dunk, but it's a rim grazer. You know what I'm saying? But for Cookie Thief, doesn't really matter. I start off with 4 and I go up to 7. So, I could either do agility or dunk. So it's up to you whether you want to do agility or dunk, right? That's your call. After that, what do you think we should upgrade? Shoot off dribble. That's right. Whether it's defending shooter with this build or any shooting build, sometimes you'll be running down the court and you just want to quick stop and pull up. And I think, or make some fades. That's shoot off dribble. So as soon as I finish layups and dunks and agility, I max my shoot off dribble. And after that, you want to do your mid range, right? Because sometimes, you don't have a choice. You have to take a mid range or your foot is on the line. So you do mid range. After that, we have strength, rebounding, playmaking left. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. I just did playmaking first. I thought it was gonna help my guy with dribbling. Didn't really help. I was still dribbling like the same way-ish, but that's just my personal observation. And after that, strength, rebounding, that's really up to you. I don't know if strength helps you with more contact zones. I don't get enough contact zones to make that statement, but between strength, rebounding, and playmaking, that's really up to you. And if we look at some of the other archetypes, the main thing with me is I want my player to be able to lock down, defend, and shoot, right? So if we look at all these builds, sniper is good, but not as much defense. Like all these builds, right? If we're looking at defending and 3-point shooting, and just like also combine that with agility and layups and dunks, that's why I think I'm just gonna stick with Cookie Thief, because in general that's the playing style that suits me the most. And the second best thing to that is defending shooter when you're a low power player. That's why I just stuck with those 2. So yeah, that's the order I upgraded my attributes for my archetypes. I hope this is beneficial for you if you're just starting with the game, or if you just switched onto a new archetype. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Comment in the section below. What's your username? What crew are you from? And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.